Hello and welcome to our first episode of the LimeWire community update of the new year of 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you had a nice Christmas break and thanks for tuning in today. We have a pretty long agenda for today, which is 4 areas that we would like to cover, starting with a new product that we have launched just today, our LimeWire API product. So we'll give you a quick overview of what you can expect from this and what our initial intentions and the idea of the product development have been. We will also quickly cover Blue Willow version 5, where we will release something tomorrow for everybody to test. So please stay online, stay active on Discord. You will be able to start testing tomorrow already. Then the third cover area of today is the Q1 focus areas. So what we are actually working on, particularly in the next 2 to 3 months. And then last but not least, as every week, an LMWR token update. Starting with LimeWire API. You might have seen it on Twitter already today. We are also kicking it out through various announcement channels and also marketing channels over the next 2 to 3 weeks, just with every product announcement that we did so far. Launching today, we just announced the LimeWire AI Studio API. You can actually hit the page at developer.limewire.com. It's a dedicated page really meant for developers or anybody who has a web page, a blog, an application that they want to, on which they want to integrate generative AI solutions. What can you expect from it and how does it actually work? So first of all, one of the main intentions why we built this is because it gives LimeWire additional exposure to third-party platforms. So the API really allows anybody to integrate LimeWire AI tools into their website, into their applications, into their tools, which is a very nice way for us to scale the product and to scale the AI solutions throughout various different kinds of other platforms. It's pretty much a white label solution of LimeWire AI tools. The next point is it's very easy to integrate. We are a pretty large team of developers that have built different API products before already. It's built by developers for developers and very easy to access via REST API for any type of developer. And last but not least, it's free to begin with, which is a huge distinguisher to many other API solutions out there. So really anybody can start integrating it into their platform, just play around with it. It's completely free to integrate it and to set it up and then choose a plan depending on the size of your platform. It's, I think, a very nice way of growing the LimeWire community and our tech setup even more. We will also extend the LimeWire AI tools to pretty much all the AI solutions that we have. So pretty much all the AI tools on the platform that you can see on limewire.com will also be exposed step by step to the API product. So again, I think a very nice release. It's only been 4 days into the new year. We are already releasing the first product, getting some nice traction going, and I'm really excited about this launch. So yeah, check it out. If you have your own page, if you have your own application you want to use it for, make sure to check it out and read the tweet that we just did today. We will also come out with a longer email to all our users tomorrow and a bigger marketing campaign over the next 2 to 3 weeks. A second topic for today is Blue Willow version 5. We have briefly covered it before the Christmas period, and now pretty much is the time. We said before Christmas that we would already put live the community voting, eventually decided against it because usually engagement before Christmas is particularly or in comparison a bit lower than in the weeks before, which is why we will actually release the voting tool tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, we will put it live on Discord, announce the link. Everybody can start testing and playing around with the voting tool. This is particularly important because it allows us to then collect all the feedback and fine-tune the model based on the styles and the ideas and the directions that you like as our community, as our users. So I highly encourage everybody to just vote. It's a couple of clicks for everyone, but it really helps us in refining the model and then eventually releasing a much better version 5. This is really the last step now. Version 5 is very fun in terms of development. We're just using all the data to refine the model and get it even better and much more suited to our community. And once that is done, we will, in the next few weeks, launch Blue Willow version 5. I'm really excited about this one. We already saw a couple of images internally, I think it's quite a change to the current version 4 and makes us even more competitive in the AI image generation space. A third topic of today, as I said before, we quickly wanted to give you an outlook on what we are actually working on in Q1, the next few months, what the focus areas are. And these are three particular areas that we are currently working on. So first of all, as a quick disclosure or disclaimer rather, these are not the only topics we're working on. So obviously there's a lot of product development happening. A lot of the bug fixes are happening in the meantime. But these are three areas where we want to get better and that we want to, pretty much make sure we are launching and implementing to make you, our users, and our community happy, and also get LimeWire into the right direction for the rest of the year. Starting with community feedback. I fully agree with a lot of the feedback that we've read before Christmas in the feedback channel. We are currently looking for solutions, or are actually trying out a couple of solutions to automate the feedback collection, and then also have that in a like actual pipeline from the feedback channel towards our team and our operations. There's a couple of solutions we are currently looking into. We will implement that in the next few weeks, and then also increase the transparency with the community. So we want to be a bit more transparent to show you guys with the weekly updates, maybe even within the feedback channel, what we are actually working on, which items can't be worked on because they might be too complex or might take a bit longer. So you actually get a bit of an insight. Just as one example, we had the topic about the Twitter cards and the Twitter postings. We are fully aware of this. We've been working on this for a few days now. It's a bit more complex on the development side than some of you have outlined in the Discord, just because due to the setup of our LimeWire platform. We are currently working on it, but what we definitely need to do is increase the transparency so you also know that we are working on it and are not left in the dark. So fully agree on this. That's one of the key areas for Q1. A second one is Blue Willow version 5. As I just outlined in the slide before, we are launching version 5 in the next few weeks. This is our flagship model for image generation. I think it's a very competitive one with a large community. So focus for Q1 will really be optimizing that model and get it to a shape and form that most of our users and future users are very happy with the results. And then last but not least, platform UI improvements. That pretty much includes two different topics. First of which is an update in the navigation, also in the information pages. This is a couple of bugs and a couple of outdated parts, which we are updating right now. There's a long list which we are currently working through as a cleanup phase of Q1. And the second is a few UI updates that we have been planning over Christmas and the weeks before, which include the Explore page, for instance. There's a couple of ideas on improvements there and other pages as well. We will definitely provide more detail once we have a bit more information and an outline on how it actually will be shaped and how it will look like. But these are really the three key areas we want to work on over the next 2 to 3 months. So community feedback will hopefully become a lot more transparent, so you guys stay engaged and motivated to share your feedback. Blue Willow version 5 is one of the key product developments for the next weeks, and platform UI improvements, be it bug fixing, but also a few ideas on the UI and the user experience on the platform that we will release. Yeah, that's it for the focus areas. And then last but not least for today, LimeWire token update. It's been a pretty nice week, especially 2 weeks now for the LimeWire token. Since before Christmas already, I've read a couple of comments that we were a bit too silent in terms of marketing. What we've done actually is a lot of engagement marketing with the token, which were sponsored posts, influencer marketing, working with other communities, which obviously looks like we are a bit more silent, but we've been extremely active in other communities. It looks like it's paying off. The LimeWire token has in the past, not in the past 7, but I think in the past 14 days, gone up by 93%. Trade volume is up quite a lot. We are at around $3.5 million today. And also the token holders are really increasing. That's something we've been focusing on a lot in the past weeks. We are now at 5,500 token holders on chain. That's 50% more than 2 weeks ago, and more than 10,000 on platform, which is also growing constantly. So long story short is it's all going into the right direction. And yeah, let's all push together as the community and as the product and LimeWire team to get the token and the product to as many people as possible. That's it for this week. As every week, I thank you all for tuning in. Please share your feedback. Please give us your insights on what you think about product, token, and all the related topics. Tomorrow, as I said, we will post the feedback tool for Blue Willow version 5. So make sure to check it out and then provide as much feedback and as much ranking and up and down votes over the next week as possible. This will help us shape the future and also the product of the LimeWire AI tools. That's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in and talk to you next week.